can cut it down just a little bit because I can still hear it over here. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes while people get on here and I get my stuff together. I got a lot going on. Shh. I got a lot going on. Okay. Yeah. Make sure I have everything here. I'm trying to get my laptop going so I can see comments and stuff. Let's see. All right, so if anybody is there, welcome. Say hello, let me know you're there. My hair is a mess. I didn't plan on going live until about 3 this morning because the video that I thought I recorded for Keep It Simple Sunday, well, let's just say I didn't hit record when I was recording. So I made this here. This is the one that I made. And well, I didn't record it. So I can show you this one and then I'm going to show you kind of how to make something similar because I don't have all the same stuff to make this exact type of thing. And this technically isn't a junk journal, it's just a journal. So I'm going to show how I made this one. Hey Sandra, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to show you how I made this one and then I'm going to make a different type of junk journal. This one, like I said, isn't necessarily a junk journal per se. It's just like a portfolio journal. So what I did was I took a file folder and I measured it out kind of, based on what I was going to put on the inside. So then I just kind of cut it all the way across. Let me fix my phone here so I don't get notifications while I am live. All right, so then I just kind of took it, measured it out, and then what I used on the inside was journals from the Dollar Tree. And what I did was I just removed, let me see what I have so I can show you. I used like journals like these, but I used like the smaller ones, so they already had, the paper on the inside. I just removed, if I can find the center here, I removed the staple that was already in there, and that kind of helped because then I was able to, give me a second here, thought I had everything kind of laid out and prepared, but apparently I did not. All right. So how the staple is in there, I just removed the staple, and then when I was going to use it, I actually sewed them in. So just take any kind of journal, and you can, it doesn't necessarily have to be the one that has a staple in it. You can always just cut the pages out, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do that today. But this will work if you're just trying to make like one that has signatures. And what a signature is basically just like a section of your journal. So that's what I use for this one specific. I'm sorry, I'm like waving everything all over the place. So yeah, so I just use my little journals already pre-made because that's really what I was trying to make, was just a cute little journal, not necessarily a junk journal. But again, I didn't hit record when I was working on this one, so I'm going to make something else today. So, okay, so what I did, like I said, was I removed the staple, and as you see here, I sewed these pieces into, oh, I didn't cut that one. I sewed the pieces into, or onto, like, the file folder. So that is what these two little stitches are. Just stitched them on in there, and they work perfectly. So I used 2 of them. Then when I was done, so what I used the middle file folder so that, this little tab was on there and it was in the middle, and I just measured it out, kind of measured it out so that it fit there. And this is just a little brad, like a little decorative brad that I found. I got these at a thrift store and I've had them forever, and I was like, that'll be perfect to use as the little twisty thingy, what is it, fastener for my little portfolio. And this is just some washi tape that I got from the Dollar Tree. So again, I'll do another one of these. I just didn't have enough stuff to make another one. So I'll make another one of these. I'll record that if that's something you're interested in. But today I'm going to be making a little journal. And this one is going to be made out of a greeting card. I just love this greeting card. It's blank on the inside, so it's perfect for this type of project. But you can use whatever. You can use a file folder. You can just use scrap paper. You can, hey Effie, you can use whatever you have on hand. Whatever you have, you can use. I'm just going to use this greeting card just as an example, kind of a sample. Hey Imani! So that's what I'm going to be using. And then I'm just using all kinds of scrap paper and anything that you have. I have book pages in here. I have little note pages in here. I have the paper that I've made. You can use anything, newspaper, magazine articles, junk mail. That's what a junk journal is. You can use whatever you have, whatever you want. Hi Mary. You can use whatever you have, whatever you want, however big you want, however small you want. It can, I mean, whatever embellishments, but I just chose a bunch of scrapbook paper, and the books that I used were, these are some fun ones. I got these, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. Got these at Hobby Lobby. This one was $4.99 on clearance, and it just has some really fun prints in it. I love it. So I used that one, and then I used this one. This is also from Hobby Lobby, and it is just, again, just fun, colorful prints. I like stuff like this. I know, a lot of people are like, oh, when you get older, you should use something more classy. Whatever. I like fun. I like colorful. I like bright stuff. So that's what I'm using. And Ayana, please. Sorry. And I am live in my dining room, so dogs, kids, husband, all kinds of stuff is going to happen. So sorry. But yeah, so I thought they all kind of went together. The colors kind of matched. So that's why I'm using these. Thank you, Mary. I've had them for a while. I hauled them a while ago, and I use them here and there, but I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to use them more. So I did pre-cut all my paper just because I didn't want to sit here cutting paper in front of you and taking all that time. But you just measure it out. So the way that I measured it out, what am I going to do first? First, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this greeting card as a cover. So you can kind of see that I already have holes in there, but that's because it was so thick. I wanted to make sure that I had the holes lined up properly. But I'm going to take my card and I'm going to score. And you know what? I'm going to adjust my camera so that you can see what I'm doing. And I have flies. The flies have been horrible this year. But I'm going to do this. Whoa. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. Sorry for the adjustment period here. Give me just a second so I'm not looking crazy, so you can see what I'm actually doing. All right, so here is my card, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up, and you know how it has the middle seam here. I'm going to take my I have a scoring, like, I think it's called like a bone. I don't know what it's called. I don't know, a bone score. I don't know what it's called. But then, Dollar Tree has these tools that you can get, and you can use these, or you can use like a pencil. Just make sure that the lead is kind of in, and then you can use that to score as well. but I'm just going to use this because I have it. And then you just take your ruler, and what I'm going to do is just kind of measure, depending on how much paper you're going to use, how much, you know, how thick it's going to be. You want to score it according to that. So the way that I'm going to do this one is I want this to kind of sit on my back cover here, and this is going to kind of go over, if that makes sense. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. So what I'm going to do is kind of score it on this side. I did score both sides, not knowing what I was going to do with it. So you just take your, you know, your tool, whatever you're using, and you just go along, score it, push down, score it, and then it allows you to fold it a lot easier. So now you can just take it and fold it, and this is gonna, you know, you just go over it just to make sure that it's nice and folded. And again, these tools from the Dollar Tree have like a mini kind of scoring thing. Just make sure when you use it, you know how like there's little pieces kind of sticking out. Just file it down so it doesn't mess your paper up or anything, and then you can use that as well. But again, anything that you have, you can use a pen, a pencil, your ruler, as long as it's not like really sharp edged, will work perfectly. So once you're done doing that, then you have all your little papers cut, and I'll just kind of show you here on the top. They're just different. Oh, and I also use like the papers from the Dollar Tree that came in those packets. They've had them previously, so I just took some of those, kind of stuck them in there. This is paper that I made, and this is a book page that I kind of cut just because I like this little decorative piece there. A little notes page, just anything that you have that you want to use, you can throw in there. Envelopes. I'm gonna also be using a piece of a doily that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna attach it to one of the pages, but you can easily, you know, use it however you want. You can use envelopes, kind of make packets, anything that you want, you can do. So again, I'm using this kind of on the back, so I'm going to lay it down here wherever, you know, wherever I want it, and then I'm going to take this flap and I'm going to go over. Now if you don't have the tools, oops, wrong one, the tools from the Dollar Tree, it's fine. You can use a needle, a really thick needle, or a nail, or anything like that. But these work great for scoring. And I know you can get them at Michael's and Joann and stuff like that. But, you know, I just so happen to have these. I bought these for, I can't remember why I bought them. But, that's what I bought them for. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it wherever I eyeball things. I don't really measure things out, which sometimes causes issues, but you know, it is what it is. It works. I don't measure. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to push it all the way through so that it comes out on the back side. Now, like I said, I kind of did the holes on this, so I'm just trying to make sure I get it through there. So once you get it through the back, you're going to make sure, you know, it's nice. It went all the way through, and then you're going to kind of go through on the back just to make sure that you have it all the way through. Then I am going to take one of these binder clips and I'm going to hold it all together so that when I'm sewing it together, everything kind of holds in place. Make sure this is even here. Kind of moved around a little bit. So you just want to make sure that your hole is where it needs to be and kind of aligned all the way through. And see, it kind of is off a little bit. So let me adjust here. Let me adjust. Oh, there we go. Okay. So just adjust and make sure everything kind of goes in. And that's all you want to do. Just make sure it's in there so that when you sew, you can just go straight through and you're not trying to like poke a new hole or anything like that. So there we go. So it's all the way through. And I'm going to cover this back page up eventually. I just don't know what I want to put there yet. So there's that. So I went ahead, did that. I'm going to take this other binder clip and clip it on there. Now, this is going to seem a little odd, but I'm going to use this needle and this thread. It's actually needle and thread that you use to do like a hair sew-in. They sell them at the Dollar Tree. It comes in the pack of, let me see, where's it at? La-di-da. Give me a second here. I'm trying to find the little pack that it comes in, but I don't think I have it up here. But anyway, you're going to go into the hair section at the Dollar Tree, and this is the perfect needle for this. It's nice and thick. It's sturdy. The hole is a little bit bigger, so you don't have a hard time like threading it. And then this thread that it comes with is perfect for it too. Now you can use any type of thread that you want, any like the cotton stuff that you can get from the Dollar Tree, or that braiding thread, anything that you have that's thicker than just like regular thread. The cotton twine from the Dollar Tree would work. You just have to find a needle that has the hole big enough. I like this one because it allows me to kind of go through a couple of times. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then when you measure it out, I don't know, I usually do about 2 or 3 times the length of the book, just depending, you know, I add a little bit extra just so that I can, you know, make sure I have enough. So I'm going to do that. And then you're just going to do this. And I know there's a like a pamphlet type of threading or sewing that you can do. I don't know how to do that, so I just kind of go with the flow and do whatever works for me. Now oh, that's why I did it. Okay, duh. Hold on a second. That's why I didn't do that. I'm actually going to just attach this to the inside. I don't want it to be on the front cover. So, God bless you. Thank you. You never know what you're going to hear around here. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to go ahead. Sorry, I kind of forgot what my goal was here, but I didn't want to attach it to that front cover. I only want it to be attached to the back cover because I'm going to decorate the front cover where those holes are at. Because I didn't think it was going to look right with the thread on the outside of it. But of course, you can do whatever you want. Now I have to kind of realign everything again. All right, there we go. Where's my clip at? Put that clip back on there. My friend Mary said, God bless you. What? My friend from YouTube, Mary, said, God bless you. Thank you. Or bless you. She said, thank you, Mary. We got a lot of sneezes and coughs and sniffing going on in the house these last few days. All right, so those are all in there. Now we're going to do this again. I should have paid attention to what I was doing the first time, but that's the thing about being live. Sometimes I'm not really paying attention. And then just do that. All right, that one's in there. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the, okay, so I'm not a seamstress. I'm not very good at sewing in general. This is pretty simple though. It's pretty simple. So I start in the middle just to kind of give yourself a little bit of grace here. Let's try and get that here. There we go. All right. So I start in the middle. When there's a lot of paper, it's a little bit harder to kind of get it through, but it'll work. It'll go through. All right, so you do that one, and then you come back through one of the top ones or the bottom one, whichever way you want to do it. Yeah, this weather has just been blah. So yeah, it's kicked us in the butt pretty good. So what I like to do is kind of make a little knot, and it may not be thick enough, you know, that it's not going to fit through the thing, or that, you know, to keep it. So I do a couple of knots just to kind of keep it from going through that hole. But I try not to pull it too hard so that it doesn't go through. And this is just, you know, kind of how I do it, but I'm sure there's better ways or easier ways or ways that make more sense than what I'm doing, but this is what works for me. So I kind of pull it through, and then I come back and go through the middle again. If I can get it through the bottom here. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay? I know I am kind of in a weird position here. My phone is kind of in an awkward position that I'm used to when I record. Then you went through the middle again, then you're going to go to the other end. So if you start at the top, then you're going to go middle, top, middle, bottom, or obviously the opposite way if you did it that way. And this is going to hold it. As long as you kind of tighten it up, it'll hold really well. Then once you're done doing that, you're going to go through the middle again and just tighten it up. And you can do this as many times as you want to make it as sturdy as you want, as tight as you want, whatever, however, you know, you feel comfortable. But this will hold it in, you know, as long as you do it a couple times. Christmas planner. Oh yeah, see, I've done journals before. I never did a junk journal until here recently, and I see why people do it. It's fun. It's fun, and you get to use things that you you know, you haven't gotten to use or you haven't known what to do with. And the good thing about junk journals is it doesn't have to match. It doesn't have to make sense. You know, you can just do whatever you want. Do whatever you want as long as you like it. And like I said, then you're able to use, you know, papers, that little scraps of paper. Oh, it came off. So you can use scraps of paper. You can use, again, envelopes, anything, wrapping paper, tissue paper, you know, a bag that you saved because you liked it and you don't know what to do with it. You can use that. And this is when you get to use up anything that you want. And my thread came out because I was pulling too hard. Come on. Okay. Now I can't thread it again. I'm trying to make this as quick and easy as possible. But, you know, real life. Here we go. All right, so it went through. So I'm just going to go through kind of again just to make sure that everything is nice and sturdy and where I want it to be. Go through. And this, once you sew this in, it'll stay in. Like I said, I am not a seamstress at all. I mean, I can, you know, maybe stitch up a hole in something, but yeah. And if you have a good sewing machine, you can definitely use a sewing machine. I've seen people doing that. I've never done it before, so I can't say how well it works, but I would assume that it'd be better than doing it by hand. But I don't know. So, all right, so there we go. Got it in there. And once you're done, just make a couple knots in here. Tie it real close there. It's kind of too far up, so you just tie a knot there. And this is going to be covered, so, you know, you can either leave a little piece of string there or, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. But I'm just kind of tying it up a few times. And again, I'm sure that there's better ways that make more sense. This works for me, and I like it, and that's what matters. So then I'll leave a little bit of slack there, but I'll cut, for the most part, cut it all off. So now you have this cute little portfolio, little journal there, and then you take all of these off. Then I can kind of show you now what I have in here. All right, so this is what it looks like right now. And then here's all the little pages on the inside. How stinking cute. I love it. Love, love, love it. And this is paper that I made, and I'll have the link for that in the description box. And then, you know, you can just at this point, then you can write in it. You can, if you're an artist, you can draw in it. Look at that. This is from a book that I purchased at the thrift store. I know people are kind of weird about, oh, the needle is from, it's a hair, like to do sew-ins for your hair. You get them at the Dollar Tree, and you get like a pack of 3. I was looking for my little package, but I can't find it right now. Let me see. Yeah, it's to do like hair sew-ins, and you can, you can get like regular needles from Walmart or wherever, just as long as it's a thicker, like yeah, it has to be a thicker needle, because little regular needle is just not gonna work. And I can't find, oh, here it is. So this is the one that I use. Can you see that? This is the one, and it comes with the spool of thread, which is perfect for this. And then you get 3 different shape and size needles. And this is the one. I just used a regular, like, straight one. And it works perfectly. All right, so let me see. So like I said, I showed you, you can use books. I really like using music sheets and stuff, but this is good. I mean, then you can write in here, and then, this is all the little journal paper. These are the little sheets of paper that came in those big packs from the Dollar Tree. And then this is my, my scrap of paper. And I'm just going to add a few things in here, a few embellishments. So I have this doily, and I'm actually just going to cut it in half. And I do not cut straight lines, but I'm just going to attempt it. And this does not have to be perfect. That's one of the good things about a junk journal, is you can kind of wing it. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to find, let's see. I'm going to put on that one. Let's see. Oh, this one. So you take it and you can, glue it in. You can tape it in. I'm just going to tape it in. Now, I usually use this double-sided tape. This is from the Crafter Square section, but I only have a little bit left. So I'm going to have to use this one. And I got this one at Dollar General. And it's just this is easier to use, but either way. So I'm just going to go ahead, take that, and, uh-oh, it's getting stuck. No. Okay, so that one's not going to work. It's too strong, so I'm going to have to use this one. So, you take it, you tape it on there. Alright, so we got the sneezing, we got the phone ringing, we got the door opening. It's okay. So, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and glue that in. Oh, there was 2 sheets on there. I didn't realize. So, yeah. Anyway, so you got 2 little pieces there that you can kind of embellish with. Add whatever you want. Let's see. So what I'm going to do with the front is I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see. I'm going to, I have these little labels. They're like name badge labels or something like that. Oh yeah, Imani, you know. You know how it goes. So you can take this and just kind of put it on there. And then you can write, what this is for, what type of journal it is. You can put your name. You can do whatever you want. I'm actually going to use one of these stickers that I got from the Dollar Tree. Let's see. And again, I'm just trying to use up stuff that I got, that I have here at home, Let's see. So, which one's going to fit better? I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. Oh. Use that one. Add a little bit of something here. You can do whatever. Again, you can use whatever you want. You have free reign because it's yours. So I'm going to do that. And then on the inside pages, like for pages that have a lot of writing like this, you can get like some white paper or any color paper. If you want to just use plain paper, you can do whatever. You can kind of add something. I don't think I want it on that one. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on this one. I'm gonna use this one. And this should work on here. Yeah, there we go. I think the other one was just too like frail or whatever. I'm recording. Live. Alright, so then, you know, you can do this. You can add some stickers. You can add some washi tape. You can do whatever. As I said, let's see, I have these little stickers. These little french fries match pretty good. Just kind of add one there on the corner. See? Now you get to embellish it however you want. And I still haven't decided what I want to do on this back part here. But what I am going to do is kind of cut this down because this bottom flap is just a little bit too long. So I'm just going to take this and kind of go like this, kind of using the top piece as a guide so that it looks better. And, you know, just do that. And again, you can do whatever. Add whatever stickers you want, whatever paper you want. Maybe I'll take one of these little stickers, put it on here, like in the corner. And then that way you have like a blank space to write on. Then I have like the matching stickers that I got on clearance as well. You can kind of just add some of those in there. Again, free reign. They're yours. You can use them however you choose. Kind of just add that right here. Does that look right? No. Maybe add that to the corner there. And then, you know, you can write here. Let's see. I don't have very good handwriting, but you can... Oh, my pencil is not working. That one's not working. Let's see. There we go. And I write too hard. You know? Turn that down, please. So there's that one. And again, you know, you just keep going. I have, let me see, I have this envelope here. Let's see what I'm going to do. I can cut this off. And this is probably the envelope that came with the card, if I'm not mistaken. Then, it's too big to do it that way. Let's see. Make a little, oh, I know what I can do. There we go. So I'm going to cut it in half and make like a little folder type deal for the front here. Oh, something happened to my computer. It went black. So yeah. Sorry, I wish I was talking more, but I'm trying to concentrate. And oh, so guys, today is the Keep It Simple Sunday challenge. I guess I should have mentioned that. Again, I had a video all thought I had it recorded, but I didn't hit record. So I had to go live because I just didn't have enough time to record anything. So here we are. So then my co-host is Naush Samama, and I love her channel. She is so talented, and she does some amazing like not thrift flips, like upcycles. She uses cardboard and glass and you name it. Like if you want to recycle things, she's got some amazing DIYs going. And I'm just honored that she, you know, agreed to co-host for me today. So definitely go check out her channel. Check out the playlist. I'll have all that information in the description box. Um, you know, that I'll have all that in the description box. Oh man, along with, like I said, the playlist. And so check everybody out. I don't know how many people are on the playlist today, but hopefully we get a good turnout, and you know, you get to see some great inspiration. And the Keep It Simple Sunday challenge is basically just trying to use things that you have at home that you don't have to use special tools for or anything like that. So I figured, you know, this is stuff everybody has, little craft supplies and stuff that they can use. So I figured this would be a great way to kind of use some of your stuff up and, you know, get a good outcome and have something pretty that you can use. Do I want to do this? That doesn't match. Nope, I don't want to do that. That does not match. So yeah, now I'm going to use up some of my washi tape because I have a ton of it and I need to use it. So trying to find something that matches here. What do you guys think? I don't know which one to use to put on like the edge here to kind of cover up the those holes that I made by mistake. I have more washi tape, I just don't have it here. Let's see what we got going on here. I have, let's see, what does this say? These I got at Michael's, no, at Joanne on clearance. Ooh, how about, I think that'll be cute. Okay. I think I'm going to use that donut one here. Let's see. Only thing about this is I don't know how to get these out of here. I think they're like stuck here. Oh, there we go. Haha. Okay. I didn't know it came off, but I guess that makes sense. And they came like that. They came in the little holders there. All right, so let's see if this matches. It doesn't. It doesn't. I don't like the way that looks. I may have to find something else to kind of go there. Probably just a solid color. I don't like the clashing of the prints. So I'm going to have to try and find some plain washi tape, or I can probably get like I don't know what I can use, but I'm sure I'll find something kind of cover that up so that it doesn't look like that. And you can add a fastener to this. You can do, you know, if you want it to kind of stay closed, you can always put like an elastic on there. I'm going to find something that I like to kind of cover this back piece too. I don't have anything on hand that I really like, so that's why I didn't use it. But that's it, guys. That's all I did to make a very simple, easy journal. This is, like I said, a greeting card, stickers that I had on hand here, all my little scrapbook paper, and all, I mean, you can just use whatever you like. That's a book page. You know, you can embellish it however you want to, and then, you know, add stuff on there as you see fit. So guys, that is it. That's all I have for you today. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to, let me lift you up here so you can see me again. Oops, wrong one. Ah. Why can't I lift it up now? There we go. Haha, here I am. All right. So make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, And be sure to check out the playlist. Check out Naush's channel. Like I said, she is amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're coming over here from the playlist, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Mary. And, thank you so much for tuning in, keeping me company while I was doing this pretty simple, I think, craft. And again, you can use whatever you want. So check out the playlist, and until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye.